What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So before I get into this video, I want to give a big shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, the brother, Robert Mason, coming through once again with the donation to the channel via the Cash App. Much respect to him for showing love to Too Raw for TV. So, let me say this at first. Let me say this. Miles Bridges has been playing exceptionally well. In 4 games so far this year, 2 in which he actually started for the Hornets, he's averaged 20.8 points, 8.5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.5 steals, on 50% shooting from the floor, and 40% from three-point range, and 86% from the foul line. So he's getting it done from a basketball perspective. So this is not to say that from a basketball perspective he doesn't belong on the court. The problem is the NBA is dropping the ball with this one because of the fact that they're being very hypocritical in how they seem to be being extraordinarily lenient with Miles Bridges. But with Kevin Porter Jr., he's out the league. Now, look, I'm not condoning what Kevin Porter Jr. did because people I've noticed seem to have a listening problem. They hear what they want to hear. I've noticed that here on YouTube. People don't really listen to what you're saying. They react to certain things that you say. But listening and comprehension skills are at a nadir in our society. You know what I mean? But anyway, I find it. I'm just confused because Kevin Porter Jr. is out the NBA because he allegedly beat up his girlfriend, Kisri Gronzegnik, right? WNBA player, or at least a former WNBA player. Now she's come out and said that he didn't hit her, he didn't beat her. The only reason why she was bleeding because she fell out of bed, right? Now I don't know whether or not she's lying just to protect the bag. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of women, by the way, who make it bad for those who really are being assaulted and trying to find justice. If she's lying about it. But the fact remains, Kevin Porter Jr. is out the NBA. And he has a past history of doing dumb things anyway. But Miles Bridges beat his wife badly last year, I believe it was, right? Beat his wife badly. Then, apparently, violated a restraining order. And threw what was it, a brick or a cinder block at the car and terrorized his kids and all. So he gets a 30-game suspension. Somehow the NBA credits him with serving 20 games. So he really only served 20. He only served 10 games. He's back in the NBA. He's back in the NBA, scoring, shooting, dunking, everything. Why is that the case? Why is it that Kevin Porter Jr. was everywhere, all over social media, but Miles Bridges seemed to be, well, he seems to be more low-key, his case, even though there's pictures of injuries from his wife. Matter of fact, when I look at ESPN and Fox Sports, Kevin Porter Jr. is everywhere. But with Miles Bridges, it was almost off the radar, minimized, marginalized. Could it possibly be because of his affiliation with Clutch Sports, which I've said time and time again is a real thing? You affiliate with Clutch Sports, don't worry about being criticized. Don't worry about you being fired for the most part. You're going to be protected. That's why I get so irritated when that balding fucking fraud from Akron cries the few times a year he gets criticized for something. Oh, you have the king to worry about for long. Shut your crybaby ass up. You get criticized once every fucking you get criticized once every fucking leap year and shit. That's too much for you. But anyway, yeah, back to the situation, man. I don't get it, y'all. Why is this? I don't want to hear nothing about marginal player because none of them are superstars. As a matter of fact, you could argue that over the last couple of years, Miles Bridges may have been the more productive player. Miles Bridges has a history of acting like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Advertising stupidity on his social media accounts. So I'm just trying to figure out why one is treated like, oh man, you just gotta understand him, man. Yeah, he gets into this stuff, man, but he a good kid, man. We just gotta work with him, man. He's a good kid, man. He's a good kid. He just misunderstood. Like Sam's in Higher Learning. He just misunderstood. And Kevin Porter Jr. is the devil incarnate. That's all I want to know.